Delta, cross 14 to Delta 1, intersection departure 20 Quebec.
Start time 2:24. Audio panel check and set. So I'll check the frequencies and stuff just quickly. Refamiliarize myself with everything. ATIS 134225. Ground 128.5. Okay, that's, can't change this one. 128. Let me, how do I, well, get this clear first. Get back on it. Enter, enter.
So you press OK. So you just hit enter first.
Yeah, enter, okay.
And then you'll have half left, half up. You can double check. There you go.
121.6 and 128.5. Good, good. 134225, happy with all of that. Start time I got, audio panels, COM1, COM2. Nav 1, transponder, yep. ATIS, let's get ATIS.
You can move that just a little bit back. Bring it down to just about 1,000. There you go. Perfect.
There.
Right there is perfect, yeah.
Okay, let's get ATIS.
Port at or below 239 feet AGL. Ground control and clearance delivery are combined on ground frequency 121.6. Advise you have information. Echo. Naples Tower information. Echo time 1850 Zulu. Wind 360 at minor, gust 16. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 16. Dew point -05. Altimeter 3033. Visual approaching. Use sliding and departing runway 5. Use caution for bird and other wildlife on and in the.
Flight to Naples Ground, proceed to Continental via Bravo. Use caution for the helicopter doing air work near the approach end of Government 14.
Copy, using caution with the helicopter, flush jet tug via Bravo to Continental ramp.
0331 33. And it's okay that it reads a bit high?
It's a little bit, as long as you're within 75 feet,
should be all right.
Should be all right. And they're both a little bit close here. And that's just the current altimeter setting, so it might change by the time we get out there and everything come back.
Yep.
And Naples ground, caravan 2020 Quebec.
If you didn't have the altimeter setting, what would you set it to?
14.
Caravan 20 Quebec.
2992.
14 Delta, thank you.
Yeah, I would go off what my
Field elevation.
the 0.
Yeah, so at this case, whatever the airport elevation would be, if you didn't have like an altimeter setting, say this is like a non-tower or whatever,
yeah.
You just set it to the field elevation. That'll give you a rough idea of where it's at, because, I mean, we're within 40 feet of where it's at, so you would probably put it like, what do we got? So if the altimeter setting's 3033, and you set it to 0, what is that, 3031?
Yeah.
3030, somewhere right in there.
Yeah.
So.
Makes sense.
Yeah. 2992 is the standard after, you know, when you're up at 18,000 and above.
Okay.
So that's like where that comes into play.
Okay, sounds good. Altimeter set airspeed is, I don't have that 100 of 100 here, so that's okay. The I set the bug to 5, just so I know where I'm taking off. Runway heading is set. Okay, I'm just going to test the brakes, and we'll go from there.
All right.
We got Wi-Fi in this thing? I think we do.
Yeah, as long as you're connected to the transponder, you should be good.
Okay, so put on the brakes.
Naples ground, November 92 Whiskey Lima. We're here at the jet center trying to get to the VOR for engine runs, please.
Roll forward a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with those brakes. Would you like to check them?
Sure thing, I'll check mine.
You have the controls?
All right, controls. Let me give us a crank turn here just so we can stay away from these aircraft.
Number 2 Whiskey Lima, put hold and short of taxiway Delta, please.
Hold short of taxiway Delta.
Get out of this little tight spot. I hate that the maintenance planes right there just are so close.
Yeah, it's tight for our students, huh?
I know, that's why whenever the students come back in and out, I'm just like, all right, hold on. Get after past our plane and then you can take it from there.
Low ground, King Air 327 Romeo, Naples Aviation, and we have echo for taxi.
All right, my brakes are good. Your controls.
Good.
King Air
Go a
327
bit
Romeo,
more forward until I can see the tower.
Go for it. That little gradient up there, that's a perfect spot. As long as you go like kind of straight for that, that's a tower can see you straight down the line.
So I'm just gonna dry run through some of these radio codes. So it'll be Naples Tower, Center 70 is at Air Center ramp, requesting taxi with information echo, departure to the south.
That works.
Okay, they can see me. Sounds good. Naples Ground Air Center 70 is at Air Center ramp, requesting taxi for departure with information echo to the south.
Air Center 70, Naples Ground, standby.
Standing by, Air Center 70.
Number 92 Whiskey Lima, Naples Ground, turn right on
Ignore,
Delta, short of
so like
Bravo.
it says to change fuel, but right tank's the fullest tank right now, so we'll just stay on that.
Delta holding short of Bravo, November 92 Whiskey Lima.
Air Center 70, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Taxi via Alpha across runway 14, Air Center 70.
All right.
Naples Ground 81 Foxtrot on Charlie, taxi back to Rex.
Sky K1575, Naples Ground, taxi Rex there via Charlie, Charlie 3, Bravo, cross runway 14 at Charlie 3.
Okay, Charlie, Charlie 3, cross 14, Charlie 3, and Bravo to Rex. 81 Foxtrot.
Number 92 Whiskey Lima, continue taxiing, cross runway 14 at Delta, and turn right on Charlie to the
Okay,
VOR.
we've been cleared to taxi, so I'm going to enter the
Delta,
taxiway.
and then turning right.
Checking right, checking left. I talk out loud a lot, so tell me to
Hey,
shut up.
don't worry. That's exactly how I was during my training. I still am.
Ground FBO 29.
I say it out loud, it's just a way for me to hear and verify things. So I would prefer it if people talk out loud.
And on the check ride, is it okay or?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, DPEs they like that stuff because then they can hear your thought process. You know what I mean?
I don't say the wrong thing, but yeah.
Well, I mean, the best thing for me is really just when you talk out loud, you remind yourself, and you're going through the checklist, and you know what sounds correct and what sounds incorrect. So, like, say for example, you did the landing checklist, right? You check the circuit breakers, you check the mister, you check the heartbeat, you check the fuel selector. But if you don't say fuel pump, you're like, I'm missing something, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a way for you to verify. It's easy to get looking at the checklist and kind of just forget like where you're at in your head. But if you say it,
Yep, sounds good. I'm keeping it on the ground speed. I want to keep it not too fast.
176 November, give way to the Cherokee Alpha left, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14 at Alpha.
ooh, he bounced.
Alpha 14, Alpha 676 November.
176 November,
Looking
cross
left,
runway
looking
14
right,
at Alpha.
over the runway.
He slammed that thing.
Alpha 676 November.
So you know the wind's pretty strong.
Ground, good afternoon. Iconic 334, Alpha 4, going to custom.
About 23.
Iconic 334, Naples Ground, standby.
Is that a caravan over there?
Kind of looks like it from here. Can't tell. Yeah, it is. What do you know?
FBO29 ground, give way to the Mooney on Alpha going into Naples Aviation for me.
Giving away to the Mooney FBO29er fuel truck.
Iconic 334, give way to the Mooney off your right, taxi to customs via Alpha, cross runway 14 at Alpha, turn, you'll
Slow
enter
down
the
a
base
little
of the tower.
Yeah.
Iconic 334 will give
You got a
way
little
to
bit of a
the
tailwind
Mooney
that's pushing you.
Alpha, cross runway 14, and leave by the tower. Iconic 334.
Center 60 Naples Ground, take in your direction of flight.
Northwest, Center 60.
Say again?
Northwest, Center 60.
Are you saying northwest?
Yes.
Air Center 60, there's a fuel truck on Alpha. Get away to the fuel truck, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Give the way for the field truck, cross runway 14 at Alpha Taxi.
To runway 5.
To runway 5, Air Center 60.
Okay to go behind this one, huh? It won't
Yeah, you should
flip
be
me
all right.
over or anything?
He should be on idle. Just turn your ailerons in towards him.
Flight set to the ground, proceed to flight set via Bravo.
Beautiful, King Air. And bring it all the way out. He'll be gone before we get done. I know you got a couple air centers behind you, so keep your turn coming.
Ground Air Center 75 at Air Center 0 for Echo. We're looking for VFR to the northeast.
Air Center 75, Naples ground, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Runway 5 via Alpha, cross 14, Air Center 75.
Sorry, brake on park. I got too much stuff here. 12,000.
Romeo, turn left heading 0.
I got a little bit more. Good. Fuel selector, I'm happy with the fullest tank at the moment.
Air Center 75, there's traffic
Clear
exiting
behind
runway
me.
5 at Alpha 4.
Okay,
Just
mixture.
get avoided them for me,
Full
please.
ridge, throttle on 2,000 RPM. Temps and pressures rolling the green.
Hey, firm, Northern Jet.
No warning lights.
616, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Repeat.
Alpha, clear cross 14, Alpha, Northern Jet 616.
Small drop.
Ball drop, not much.
Ground Center 65.
Magnetos left, right, both.
Taxi is departure with information echo.
Air Center 65, Naples ground, runway 5, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 14.
Runway 5,
Yeah, looks good.
taxi Alpha, crossing 14 at Alpha.
Throttle idle. Watching the oil pressure.
Naples clearance, 525 Whiskey Bravo, look for instruments to Golf Sierra Papa.
Good, back to
525
2,000.
Whiskey Bravo, Naples ground, clearance is on request.
Okay, happy with all that. Mixture leaned, I'm not going to touch the mixture. Radios are set, I'm going to
525
change over
Whiskey
to
Bravo,
tower.
Echo, ready to taxi from Naples Jet.
Flight instruments, all good. Master fuel pump is off. We're going to turn it on for takeoff, right, a bit later?
Yep, just before takeoff checklist.
Naples Tower, Robert 229.
Seatbelts are on, rudder stabilizer trim flaps, happy. Let me just check it all. Yep.
November 327 Romeo, contact Fort Myers Park.
You're going to move that power down just a little bit. You're set like 1300-ish. There you go.
Last call on Antwerp at 339.
Okay, so we're just going to go fly down to the south, do some maneuvers. If we have any issues with the engine on just on takeoff before we rotate, we're going to cut the throttle.
239 Sierra Mike, Naples Tower reported
hit the
missile right
brakes
downwind for runway 5.
Look to depart the runway as soon as it's safe to do so. If we have any issues with the engine after rotation with available runway, we're going to look to land
downwind, you'll call
and depart the runway as soon as possible. If we're
5 Whiskey Juliet, say park
taking off, we're below 1,000 feet and we have engine problems, we're going to look to land straight ahead. I believe there's a canal somewhere out there.
There is.
We're not going to try and do that, but worst case scenario. If we're above 1,000 feet, we're going to look to circle back and land on any available runway.
Okay. The only thing that I'll say is, while you're correct, if you do have engine problems, you know, some of that would warrant it. Just make sure you add on when you're on the ground, it's anything, you know, engine related or any abnormality. So like it could be a tire, it could be RPM drop, like anything that just goes wrong on the runway on the roll. Get on right off.
Boarding.
And on the climb out or above 1,000 feet, if you have a partial power loss, it doesn't necessarily mean like obviously, you know, pitch nose down and just find a spot on the ground. You know, try to nurse it back to the runway if you can. So it's mainly just engine failure, engine fire that you're going to have to do that whole, you know, nose down, look west, land above, below 1,000 or above 1,000, try to swing it back. Everything else you can kind of negate it and bring it around. So just ground is engine failure or any abnormality, and then for in the air, it's total engine failure, engine fire. Anything else, you can try to nurse it back around.
November 270 Charlie Whiskey, extended downwind, call your base.
Okay, happy with all those. I've got my thing, you'll get the door. Radios are set to tower, and door and window latch is going to be closed. So, fuel pump is on. Mixture is rich. Landing lights not required. Pitot heater not required. Anti-collision lights are on. Transponder is set. Departure clearance. Okay, so I'm just going to roll on up to the...
November 270 Charlie Whiskey, do you have the traffic turning a right base over the shoreline in sight?
We got him in sight.
Okay,
November 0 Charlie Whiskey, number 3, follow that traffic, runway 5, clear to land.
Number 3, runway 5, clear to land, 0 Charlie Whiskey.
Try to get out before all the conga line moves down here. I want to be number 4. You're good here. Just keep it kind of square.
Naples Tower,
Okay,
November
we're good there,
965
yeah?
Kilo Whiskey,
Yes,
10
sir.
miles to the south of Echo, full stop.
November 965 Kilo Whiskey, Naples Tower, report midfield right downwind, landing runway 5.
Report midfield right downwind for runway 5. 5 Kilo Whiskey.
Naples Tower, Center 70 is holding short runway 5 at Alpha, ready for departure.
November 0, Romeo Hotel, safe parking.
Naples Aviation.
Copy, right hand turn at Alpha 5, contact ground 0.6, thanks.
Alpha 5.6, 700 Hotel.
Air Center 70, flight runway heading, runway 5, clear for takeoff, no delay.
Runway 5, clear for takeoff, no delay. Someone coming in?
Center 70, make it an immediate departure, please.
Gotcha. Immediate departure, we gotcha. All right, your controls.
My controls. 40. 50. Rotate.
Tower, Center 60, leash runway 5 at Alpha, ready for departure.
There you go.
Quite sporty today.
Yeah.
Center 60, Naples Tower, roger, hold short, runway 5 at Alpha.
Typically when they give you one of those immediate takeoffs, you just kind of got to punch it.
Yep.
Looking for 79.
Yep. Oh, it's very sporty today. 79.
Right around 10 degrees, that'll give it to you.
There we go. $500 feet.
There you go. He said runway heading for now, so
yeah,
we'll just stay where he wants us.
November 239 Romeo Echo, you head to Rex, sir?
That's correct. 239 Romeo Echo.
Copy, left turn Bravo, contact ground 0.6, thank you.
Turn left on Bravo, ground point 6, 239 Romeo Echo.
700.
November 239 Sierra Mike, number 2, following traffic, 1 mile final, runway 5.
We'll go up to like 25.
Runway 5 for land, Sierra Mike.
And November 9 Sierra Mike, 1 departure priority, Bravo.
Roger, Sierra Mike.
Volume is this one?
Yes.
Gone a little bit quiet.
For him?
70, right turn, southbound is approved.
Right turn? Right turn approved, Center 70.
If you're looking for me, it's this guy. If you're looking for him, it's this guy.
Okay. Yeah,
So you can just adjust him a little bit.
A little bit quiet. Okay, looking to do a standard rate turn. Maintain climb. We passed 1,000 feet, so I'm going to do my climb checklist, which is positive rate of flying. Fuel pump off, but I'm going to put fuel pump off after I finish my climb, or I can do it now?
You can do it now. As soon as you get 1,000 feet, you're good.
Okay.
Just verify you got fuel pressure.
Yeah, keep an eye on fuel pressure. I'm looking for a south heading.
Affirmative.
My turns, I can turn.
Number 270 Charlie Whiskey,
straighten
left
out,
turn
right?
at Charlie Taxiway and contact
What do
ground
you mean?
0.6, thank you.
I don't need to hold
Left on Charlie,
the
ground
yoke.
0.6, 0.
I can put the input and then leave it, or no?
Yeah. Like you can just, so like for example, I'll take control for a second.
Yeah.
So like if you're looking, if you're talking like this, where like say I want to hold 30 degrees,
Bravo,
you
turn
just
right
hold it.
060,
You know, like now it's straight, but
takeoff.
I didn't have to like turn and come back, turn and come back. Like you just put it where you want it to be, and then you can leave it. Obviously, don't like the more you have it in. So like say for example, you're making a left or right turn.
No delay, please. We have traffic 1 mile final.
You know, if you continue to hold that turn in, yeah, it'll keep over banking. So you just turn to the point you want it to be, and then you can just bring it back to the aileron's neutral, and it should hold the turn. Now this plane, with the dihedral effect, might fight you a little bit. You know, it might try to move itself back into equilibrium, but it really only applies to when you're trying to come in and out of, you know, slips. So
yeah,
it shouldn't be too terrible in a turn.
Okay, we're at 2,500, so I'm going to level up.
There you go. Pitch
Pitch.
first. Then power.
power, 2,300.
Sweet.
Okay. And then I'm just going to fly it for a minute and just see how it flies. All kinds of flappy stuff.
November 5, Whiskey Bravo, contact for Mars departure, safe flight.
Departure, good day.
So to work out the wind speed, we got a tailwind, right, pushing us because we're ground speed is 98.
Yep. So right now you would have a tailwind.
Yeah, that's good.
Ground speed higher than airspeed, tailwind. Ground speed slower than airspeed, headwind. Once we get outside the delta, we can kind of make our way out, kind of over the shoreline. We'll do all of our maneuvers out over the
November
ocean.
239, sure, Mike, left turn at Charlie and contact ground, point 6, thank you.
Left on Charlie and contact ground. Have a nice one.
Air Center 60, left turn on course runway 5, full length, clear for takeoff.
Full length, clear for takeoff for runway 5, so that's 0.
Can barely understand him.
So crossing this road is kind of the end of the delta.
Just about. I mean,
November 965 Kilo Whiskey.
You can also do it via, like if you look at, just go to Naples and just do direct.
Clear to land, we'll keep an eye out.
Once you're outside that 4 miles,
that's okay with check right.
Yeah, like you use GPS all day.
Yeah.
Air Center 65, Naples Tower, hold short runway
They
5.
may have you refrain from using it on like the very initial portion on like a cross country because you know they're trying to test to see if you can figure out where you are based off the paper charts. So when you do your very first, like you typically the way the check rides, at least for me, the way they went when you get a cross country portion is you would take off acting like you're going on the cross country. You hit your first couple points and then you break off and do the maneuvers. So I wouldn't be shocked if they say don't use the GPS at first. Now if they let you, go for it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they say just go off of your charts.
Yep.
Now coming back to Naples, I think it'd actually be good for you to demonstrate that you know how to use it. So go ahead and plug it in, go direct enter, figure out how you get stuff back to Naples, and if they turn it off, just say just do it by whatever else, then you do it then. But at least you're showing them you know how to use it.
Sure.
So that's another piece of equipment that you're going to be expected to use.
Sure. Okay, we're clear of the delta. I'm going to get just over to see a bit because I also don't want to be over the built-up area.
We are at runway 5, Alpha 1.
So heights, we want to recover all of these things.
5, did you want a short delay on the runway? Is that your asking for?
By 2,000?
Air Center 5, one more time. Hold short of runway 5.
All right, say again.
We want to recover all of these maneuvers by 2,000 feet.
Yep.
Airframe is set. I want to get it into about 85. We're clear of clouds.
Yeah. So once we get out over the ocean here and we get a little bit away from Marco, that's when we can initiate all the maneuvers. Now, sometimes, depending on the DPE, they may try to trick you into demonstrating a maneuver lower than those altitudes. So like say, for example, you're at 2,000 feet and they say, let's do a stall. Well, your recovery at 2,000 is going to be less than 2,000, right?
Yep.
So make sure you're just aware of where you are in space.
Yeah.
Typical way to think about it is 3,000 and above, any maneuver pretty much can be done.
I had that on my stage 1. The guy was like, okay, let's do the maneuvers.
Let's
start with our first one. And I was well inside delta.
Yep. See, that's
what
they do.
1,500 or something.
But that's where it's your job to be able to show them, like, hey, we can't do that. So if you got a gut feeling that's like, hey, we can't do it because of X reason, call it out. Whatever the safest decision is, that's the one you make.
Sounds good. 3,000. Yep, so airspace is good, built-up areas is good, cloud separation is good, danger area is good. We're going to do some lookout turns. And I'm just going to do them, set this bearing in front of us nicely. So I'm just going to turn this way so we're away from that stuff.
Sure.
And then just look that way. So 90 degrees right and then 90 degrees left.
Yeah, we'll go out west, and then once you get out a little ways, turn back south, and then that'll call it as a clearing turn.
Okay, we're going west for a bit, and then we'll go south.
Now, one thing just to make note of, because this is an area that they typically like to do where all the maneuvers are, because you're away from everybody. You just have to be careful with the ADAs. So your air defense identification zone. Probably would not advise crossing that line.
Yeah, that's quite far out though, right?
I mean, it's not crazy far, but like, for example, if you're setting yourself up on a
Sure.
western heading for a while, you can easily reach it. So,
yeah, we got a gradual climb, so I'm just gonna
go for it, trim it up.
trim it up a little bit. Okay, we're going west a bit, and then that's our right turn, and then I'm gonna go south a bit, okay?
Sounds good. Yeah, this is an excellent distance.
Going down a bit, let's pull up. Okay, we are south, so I'm happy with my left-right turns.
Sounds good.
My lookout turns.
We'll start with slow flight.
Okay, slow flight, clean configuration.
We'll do dirty, so full flaps.
Okay, so I'm
60
gonna
knots.
slow down to 1700 RPM. What speed are we at? Got 90. Okay, then I'm gonna slowly start to introduce flaps.
And just remember, when you start the maneuver, as soon as you start pulling power, that's where the maneuver begins, and the altitude tolerances also begin. So if you're starting at 3,000, that's where you try to reside at.
Okay, I've lost 100 feet.
Give her some power, bring her back.
Okay, 77. Second stage of flaps. I should have put the bug on the south bearing just to make sure that's clear. We're sticking on that. I've turned a little bit. Just gonna get back on that. Okay. And we're 65. And trying to stay south, maintain 65.
Just make sure that when you're entering these maneuvers as well, you do your pre-maneuver checklist. Just make sure you throw on that fuel pump.
Fuel pump, right.
Yep. So when you're doing the maneuvers, just make sure that guy's on. So almost kind of like the landing checklist, just run through, just go fuel pump, mixture, fuel tank.
Okay. Maintaining south. Slowing down a bit. I'm just going to put my nose down to speed up a little bit. Just gentle, keeping 3,000.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and make a right turn back to the north, and we'll climb to 3,500.
Okay, going north. Don't really need that, but we're going to make a right turn. Checking out there.
3,500. And maintain 60 knots.
65 or 60?
60.
Okay. Slow down a bit.
Now this is where trim can kind of become your friend, because I can feel you trying to move a lot with the yoke here.
Yep.
Go ahead and give that trim a little bit of a pull to try to relieve your pressure on there, and that will make your airspeed much more manageable. Because it'll just want to stay planted. Now when you do make power adjustments, you'll have to retrim, but while you're in the maneuver at specific power settings, you'll be able to manipulate the airspeed a bit better. Less is more, basically.
Sounds good. Did you give me a height to climb to?
Yep, 35.
35.
So full power climbs. Perfect. Anytime you're climbing, whether it's in a regular flight or slow flight or whatever it may be, climbing is done at full power. So just whenever you hear them say like, all right, give me a climb to 3,500 or whatever it may be, just automatically full power.
Sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the slow maneuvers if that was also.
Yeah, because you can maintain 60 knots with the full power and set your climb. The climb is done with your power settings since you're in the reason reverse command. So your airspeed is manipulated by this guy.
Okay,
And
coming
there you
up north. And coming up 3-5. I'm going to just configure back here. Cover.
Okay. Now let's do another right turn back to the south, and we'll go down to 3,000.
Okay, turning right.
Maintain 60 knots.
Down. I don't know if I've done this one, but I'll try.
You got it. Good power setting around this guy would be anywhere between, call it 16 and 18.
Okay.
Then that sets your descent, and you can manipulate the airspeed from there. So bring that power back just a little bit more. Go for like 1,600. Keep coming, keep coming. There we go. Now you have the descent coming, and you're maintaining 60 knots.
Magic.
Exactly. What a wonder about 100 RPM does.
Nice to do these refreshers because I think you learn something new every time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming up.
It's also been a bit
south.
since we've flown together too, so like I have had some time to develop as an instructor as well. So it's kind of both going back and forth. It's cool.
Gonna keep descending. And we are 3,100.
There you go. Upon reaching 3,000 on a south heading, you can recover from slow flight.
Okay. Okay. 3,000 recover. I'm going to put full power. I'm going to put the nose down slightly.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put the flaps 70. I'm going to wait till we hit 75 for the second stage of flaps.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to recover totally. Okay. Wait till my airspeed is built up. I'm happy with all of that.
Beautiful recovery.
I'm just going to drop down to cruise. And I'll state that I'm fully recovered when I hit 23 RPM. 2,300 RPM.
Beautiful.
Out there, okay, I'm recovered.
That was good. That was a great recovery. The altitude barely moved. You did exactly what you needed to do with knocking out the flaps one at a time, keeping that nose down a little bit so you didn't bubble, especially as you picked up airspeed because you're generating more lift as you go. So that was really good. All right, let's swing ourselves back around to the north. So a full 180 for a clearing turn. We'll go left turn and set us up for a power off stall.
Power off stall, okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to be simulating landing. I'm going to be going full flaps and dropping, maintain a descent for about count of 3 seconds at 65.
Sure.
I'm going to be pulling up on the nose. We're going to experience some buffeting. And then the nose is going to drop. And that will be the stall.
Okay.
You should hear a stall warning. And then I'm going to recover by putting full power. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Okay, so we are good altitude. We've done our clearing turns. Good airspace. I'm going to just slow down a little bit.
So even though you have the fuel pump on, just make sure you just verify. So fuel pump, make
mixture
sure
rich, fuel pump on.
fullest tank, everything looks good.
That looks good. We'll do that every time. Okay, what airspeed do we have? 85. Okay, I'm going to slowly introduce. I'm going to come down so we're landing.
There you go. So power first.
1,700.
Keep that altitude. So as you start to slow down, you got to maintain that altitude.
We're not coming down to land?
No, we are, but you want to wait until you get slow enough to where you have all the flaps in and you're at your approach speed, because when the maneuver starts, just like slow flight, as you're entering the maneuver, you want to maintain your altitude.
Oh, we want to, okay, for the stall, we want to maintain our altitude?
Just for the entrance. So like if you're at 3,000, as you're setting yourself up, putting all the flaps in, getting yourself slowed down, you want to maintain 3,000.
Yep. Plane over there. Okay, first stage of flaps, second stage of flaps, and we'll get final stage of flaps. And let's get a nice descent rate, 62. We're into wind, so 65. Okay, I'm going to declare 3 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3. I feel that's a good steady descent.
Okay.
Okay, then
Power
I'm
all
gonna
the way out.
power all the way out.
And just enough to induce the stall.
Okay, so then we're gonna slowly lift, maintain coordination. Gonna wait.
There you go.
Hear the stall warning. Do you want to feel buffeting and falling?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Almost.
Kind of going down a little bit.
There
we
it
go.
is. Full power.
Full power. Nose slightly down.
Get that first flap out of there.
First flap.
Hold
Second
on.
flap.
Positive rate. Gotta call out that positive rate before you throw the second one down.
Right. Okay. Positive rate. Third stage.
Not bad. Just make sure that when you are recovering, as soon as you punch that full power and you're trying to get that airspeed back, that first flap can come out right away because that's a lot of drag there, so that'll help.
Okay.
Second thing, don't knock out that flap until you can say positive rate. You see that indication, as soon as it goes above 0 and you can say, okay, positive rate, then go ahead and knock those flaps out.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds perfect.
All right, swing us back around to the south.
Okay, left I got a message, so I'm going to change over to fuel tanks.
Sure thing.
Message, what do I do, enter?
I just hit message again.
Message again. Fuel pump is on. Change tanks, watch the fuel pressure. Happy with that. Turning left, looking outside. I've dropped a little bit, so I'll just climb a little bit. Okay. Recovering. And I'm going to put our point on the south. There we go. Where are we at? 2,300 RPM. Speed. Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and initiate a power on stall.
Power on stall. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we've done our recovery turns. Mixture rich, fuel pump on. Area is clear, airspace is all good. And we're going to slow down to 90. Then I'm going to put full power.
You slow down to 90 or do you mean 55?
Oh. I'm already at 90. That's good. I was going to slow down to 90. Should I slow down to 65?
It's 55. You're going to rotation speed on this guy because you're simulating a stall on takeoff or go around or whatever it is. So 55. Plus, then you're not battling so hard to try to get this thing to stall.
55.
So this is another one where as soon as you start to slow down, hold that altitude. There's two reasons for it. One, you're just trying to hold the altitude so that way your recovery isn't super low. But two, as you're pitching up slower and slower, you're giving it more and more as you come down. By the time you punch full throttle, you shouldn't have to, pitch crazy amount more to be able to induce that stall. So like you'll be at like 10 degrees by the time you get to 55, and then it's another 10 to the point of the stall, rather than going from 0 to 20 degrees.
Okay. We are at 60. Nice little stall warning.
Sorry. Okay. Keep coming. Just a little bit more.
Okay. Good there?
Almost.
Playing with the stall warning, huh?
Stall warning doesn't mean the stall's here, it just means it's close. Okay. And punch it. Now rise. Keep coming up. Keep
right
coming
rudder.
Up. Yep. Keep coming.
Keep 18 to 20 degrees.
Keep coming.
Full power.
There we go.
Coordinated.
I have to keep giving it some pull here. Don't let it drop. There you go.
Pull. I'm waiting for the nose to drop a little bit.
As soon as that nose drops, you can lower it to the horizon. You already have full power in. Keep coming, keep coming, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. There it is. So as soon as that comes down, you can let the nose drop.
Okay. And we've maintained our heading, which is good.
Okay.
We building up airspeed. Okay, we are recovered when I drop this down to 2.5, 2.3.
Let's go ahead and left turn to the north. Let's do that one more time. So just make sure that on the recovery, as soon as you get that brake, bring that nose down. So like let the nose just come to the horizon. You kind of like let it slowly come down. Go to the left so we stay away from the 8s. But as soon as you get that break, bring that nose down to the horizon. You don't have to force it, but just let the nose drop on its own. And by the time you get to the horizon, your airspeed's going to come back. So you just don't want to delay that airspeed process in trying to recover, right?
Right.
Because you could hear when you recovered,
for
a little bit, there was a second kind of moment where the stall warning horn was still chirping at you. So you want to just, there's the stall, let the nose come down.
Okay, I'm just going to put this on the north. Okay, I'm going to slow down. Where are we at? We're at 2,900. Try maintain altitude. I don't think I've done it that slow before, but that's good.
Really? You want to go all the way down to rotation speed.
Sounds good. Makes sense. Okay, I'm idle. 62. Good amount of back pressure.
Okay, give it a little bit more.
59, 58, 57.
Coming. Just a little bit more. And punch.
Full power. Right rudder. Pulling back.
There you go. Right around that 20. Now this, if you hold it here, this will give you the stall. Keep holding. You have to slowly give yourself more and more as you keep slowing down.
Like I'm fully back. I don't think I got any more.
Almost, and there it is.
Full power. Maintaining direction. There's a bit of a...
Yep, so that's why you want to make sure that before you start yanking it again, you want to just let that airspeed build. Because when you're at horizon level, you're back to level, right?
Yep.
Full power's already in, so you're recovering. Wait until you get some airspeed before you really start to manipulate the yoke again.
Okay,
that was good. That was much better.
Just wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, just give it a little bit more, let that airspeed kind of come up a bit, and then you can start to manipulate stuff.
I feel like that stall warning's telling on me.
Hey, the warning horn is just letting you know that a stall is imminent. Doesn't mean that it's occurring. So,
sure.
I mean, that's the whole point of it. It's supposed to let you know, like, hey, man, you're getting close.
Sounds
so, all right, let's go ahead and turn ourselves back to the south. We got a jet. Looks like they are same altitude, kind of coming this way across.
Okay. Going south. Yep, I see him. Standard rate turn. That wasn't looking the direction of the turn. Climbing a little bit. Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and try some steep turns.
Steep turns. Okay, maybe.
We'll stay at 3,000 for these.
Okay. Set my heading nicely, just slightly off south. Close to this. Reduce speed RPM to 2,000. Roll into it. Pull back. Add a little bit of power. And hopefully not to lose too much elevation. So we're 3,100, okay?
All right. I would just bring it down to 3,000 so it's in like a nice round heading, but...
Okay, 3,000 it is. Let's drop to 3,000.
Or nice heading. Nice round altitude.
Okay.
There you go.
How about that? Okay.
That works. So right between 85 and 90 knots is your starting point. About 2,200 RPM.
22, okay.
Yep, 2,200 RPM. That's a good starting point. And then you're going to bump that power as you initiate the turn, about 100 RPM increase. And that's going to help you stop that initial drop and lift that you're losing when you start to bank over because that vertical component starts to go away.
Okay. Happy with the heading, happy with, oh, it drops a little bit altitude, but still dropping. Around about that. Okay, ready?
Hold on, a little slow on airspeed. You want to be right around the 85 to 90. If you're slow, you're going to have to compensate for it. So pump it up just a little bit, like 22, right there. Just leave it there. And now you have your speed.
Sounds good. Let's just get back on my heading. Okay, ready? We're rolling into it. 5.
A little bit of power. There it is. And there's 45. Keep that bank coming just a tiny bit more. And trim can be your friend here. See how you keep coming back a little bit, so leave it on that 45 and just add some back pressure. There you go, so add back pressure here.
Okay. Rolling out. A little bit of downward, pulling back on the power. We are
not bad. Just make sure you add a little bit more back pressure as you initiate the turn, so that way you don't lose as much as you kind of go into it.
Yep.
But that wasn't bad. On the rollout, give yourself about a 20-degree buffer. So if you're rolling out on, what is that, 160?
Yep.
Shoot for 180 to initiate your rollout.
Okay.
Okay, because then it's not abrupt.
All right, we're going this way?
Yep.
Okay, we've done our turns. I'm happy. Fuel pump mixture, all good. And we're going to begin our, what are we at? 85, 2,000, a bit more power. Get a little bit more altitude.
If you want, I would turn us back around to the north, left turn, and then you can do the right one. Just kind of get yourself established.
Okay, and I'm just going to set the bug right on north so it's nice and easy. 360, so 340. And I'm doing it based on the wind correction, right? Or am I basing it on the arrow? What's the best procedure?
So, like in terms of your recovery?
Yeah, like now when I declare.
So if you're gonna do north, then do it like the heading is north.
Okay, not the wind.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just get on north.
There you go. Yeah, so north is your start and stop point.
Sounds good. Okay.
There's 3,000.
3,000.
Feel a little bit of airspeed back. 2,200 RPM. Let's pump up just a little bit.
Okay, happy with all of those parameters. Airspeed.
Close just a little bit more. There you go.
Okay, so we're going to begin the roll.
Bump that power as you start to roll in. There you go. All the way over, and this is where you start to add that back pressure. See how your altitude didn't really climb off right there at the beginning? Watch your
too
angle.
much.
Yep. This is where trim can become your friend as well.
What can be my friend?
Trim.
Trim, yep. My eyes are a little bit all over the place, but coming up.
A little bit early on the rollout.
A little bit early. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit confused with the arrow and the. Yeah.
Just think of it as a blue to blue. So wherever you set your heading bug, that's where you want to start and stop. So ignore the purple. Just go blue to blue.
Yeah, I was looking at the purple.
Might be able to actually get rid of that for you if I do that. There you go.
Yeah.
Now it's just a green.
So 3,000. So the altitude was okay. I was going a bit steep and then a bit shallow, but it wasn't like a smooth.
So one thing, real quick, I'll show you this. So my controls here.
You have controls.
When you're in that turn and as you're initiating it, one thing to kind of help stop that immediate drop off of altitude and not having to, man muscle the yoke in order to try to get all that altitude to come back, is add that power as soon as you start initiating the turn, which you were doing, but go ahead and look at the trim as well as soon as you get into it. So like, for example, here's my 90 knots. I'm going to start banking over. There's my power already. Now I'm anticipating the back pressure, 45. I'm going to go ahead and give myself some back trim.
That means how many swipes are you doing?
Just about 1.5 to 2.
Okay.
And look, look how much I have to put on my, like pressure-wise on the yoke here. And I'm even ascending a little bit, right? So there's not a whole lot of pressure that I need to put on this thing in order to maintain that 3,000. Now here comes that not the altitude, the heading all the way around. Yeah. As soon as we get close to it, 1.4 or 3.4, start that rollout right on north. It's much more smooth. It doesn't feel as abrupt if you start to initiate that rollout a little bit earlier. Pull that power as you roll out, and now we're still at 3,000.
Yeah.
Same good?
Very good.
All right. You want to try it again, or you satisfied with that?
I'm happy. I'm happy to try it again. Happy to whatever.
Let's see, what are we at? Be about an hour if we head back right now. So, I mean, like, your rust level isn't that bad. I think your checklist usage is good. Your situation awareness is good. You're still able to think through the maneuvers. Like, you haven't lost the procedural side of things, which is nice. Maybe the slightest bit of finesse, but other than that, like, that's going to come back as soon as you start flying a bit more. Why don't we do this? I know I said we shouldn't, but why don't we do one touch and go at Marco, just so I can see your entry at a non-tower, and then if that checks out, maybe we can start working on your cross country.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, because I ain't sure. I'm going to try and do it with a map, because
that works.
It's a big mess. Okay, so Marco, CTAF is 122.7, I believe.
It is.
So let's get that in here, 122.7. Am I doing something wrong?
No, it's just sticky.
I can see Marco over there,
okay,
which is nice. We got 2 runways, and
just want to listen to the AWAS as well.
Yeah.
Looks like they're using 3.5, but
yeah, we'll just listen in anyways. 120075.
Delivery are combined on frequency.
So just 120.75.
120.075.
Hold on a second, I'm gonna
030 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 17 Celsius. Dew point -05 Celsius. Altimeter 3030. Marco Island Executive Airport. Automated weather observation. Test 2016. Zulu. Wind 020 at 08. Visibility 10.
Direct
Sky condition clear. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point -05 Celsius. Altimeter 3029er.
Say the wind, I didn't hear that.
The very beginning, just listen.
Marco Island Executive Airport. Automated weather observation. Test 2017. Zulu. Wind 020 at 09er.
So 020
Visibility 10.
So we'll use 3.5, it looks like.
3.5. I'm just going to set up the bug so I can kind of picture it. From here, and it's good just to practice this because I'm not fresh with it and everything. I'm guessing it's a left pattern because I don't see a right pattern. Right pattern on 3.5, sorry. It says right pattern on 3.5. Right pattern. So that means we need to overfly the airport, do a right teardrop, do a teardrop into a right downwind.
Left teardrop to right downwind.
Yeah, okay. And we're about 6 miles away.
So I would start turning towards it now because you're right about midfield right here.
Yeah.
And then what you can do is just make sure you're on COM 1. And now you're on Marco. Go ahead and let them know that you are about 6 miles to the west of the field. Yeah. You're going to overfly at 2,500 for a left teardrop right downwind for 3.5.
Marco traffic, Air Center 70 is 6 miles west of Marco, planning to overfly field 2,500 for a left downwind, left teardrop or right downwind for runway 35. Marco traffic.
Traffic November 4925 Foxtrot, will be departing pattern.
Marco traffic number 12875, right downwind 35 Marco.
Right downwind, so she's right in the downwind.
She'll probably be underneath us by the time we get there. So I think you got two options here. You either A, can speed up and try to do the teardrop before she's in the crosswind, or B, you can stay slow and see if she will end up in front of you. I would probably pick the speed up option because she's
25 Foxtrot, are you up?
in the downwind.
This is 7 Alpha Alpha, do you have us in sight?
Yeah, 2,000.
Traffic for 7 midfield downwind, runway 34 line down.
Oh, 1 second. 5-5, you up?
Yeah, what's up?
We're gonna head into Marco. I'm just wondering if you're gonna be maneuvering right there. If so, we're just gonna stay below you and kind of move on in.
Yeah, I'm talking to Bridge.
Alright.
I have no idea what he said.
I don't either.
Is the plane-to-plane radios not as good as the...
No, they are. I just don't know why.
Okay.
I can barely hear. I don't think the right one talks
Traffic, helicopter 1 off and go. Marco at traffic, Skyhawk 5438. 1 is taxiing to runway 35. Marco.
I think the wrong airplane called me back. I was asking for
Marco
5-5.
traffic number 12875, right base 35 Marco.
She's on a right base now. At 2 miles, I would call out again, just let her know where you're at. So that way we can start to think about spacing. I see her, I got her in sight.
Okay, that's cool.
She's right down there, kind of right over the water.
Oh, yeah, I see her.
Marco traffic number 12875, final 35, touch and go, Marco.
We're going to be making 45 degrees downwind entry, runway 34, full stop, land 10 up.
381, do you have enough room, or am I blocking you?
Nah, you're good. We have enough room, thanks, Phil.
Yeah, I see her. We're just about 2 miles, let's say. Marco traffic, Air Center 70 is 2 miles west of the airport, planning to overfly runway 35 for a left teardrop, right downwind runway 35, Marco traffic. Now, say I had to do a diversion and I'm totally lost and everything. What's the easiest way to get the runway? Is it to overfly it? I mean, I can kind of see which direction it is from this thing.
What do you mean, like to get the runway? To like to know like what runway to use?
Yeah, like
traffic Archer 627 Alpha Alpha, we've just joined the left midfield downwind, runway 34 will be the last to land for antenna traffic.
Let me just call over this runway. And then I'll say I'm overflying runway, yeah?
Yeah, just say you're over midfield, you're gonna enter left teardrop for right downwind.
Marco traffic, Air Center 70 is over midfield, planning to do a teardrop for right downwind runway 35, Marco traffic. Okay, she's taken off again, or they've taken off again?
Yep. I might queue up and just see what they're... They said they're doing a touch and go.
Traffic Archer 627
They
Alpha Alpha,
stay in the pattern.
base, runway 34, full stop, land 10 up.
It might be best to extend out a little bit and then kind of come in behind them.
Sounds good.
I'll see what they're doing. And Marco traffic, plane in the upwind, are you guys staying in the right track down for 35?
That's affirmative. Well, we're looking for you guys after we turn on the crosswind here.
We got you in sight. We're going to extend out a little bit. You guys go ahead and just go for your crosswind and downwind, and we'll slide in behind you.
Roger, thank you.
Yep, I see them over there. And just my thinking is I'm slowly descending, trying to get down to...
Pacific traffic, Sirius 88 Bravo Mike. We are above the field at 3,000. We are going to descend over the northwest and drop into the left downwind for runway 01 Sebring.
All right, they're turning into the crosswind, so we'll just keep going out a little bit of ways.
You don't want to do a head-on game of chicken?
Yeah, no. Preferably not. I'll let you know as soon as they start turning downwind. Looks like they're starting to initiate.
Market traffic number 12875, right, crosswind.
Alright, go ahead. You can start your turn. Nice and easy. Like a very slow standard rate. Still got them in sight?
No, I had them and then I lost them.
I did too. I'm just waiting for them to pop
Oh
back
yeah,
up.
I see them.
Oh, you got them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we're sort of flying parallel now.
So we'll just wait for them to pass your wing and then you can slide
Marco
up.
traffic number 12875, right,
There they are.
downwind.
Yeah, I got
35
you.
Marco.
Alright, now you're good. You can start to head back that way. Just start your descent. Bring it on down.
Super traffic 818 Bravo Whiskey.
Yeah, traffic here, November 818 Delta Lima is 10 to the southwest. Will be joining the extended left base for runway 34, Lantana.
So I'm right midfield downwind, yeah?
So you're left downwind for, or sorry, a left teardrop for right downwind.
Yeah.
But you're going to be entering a right midfield.
Yeah, right, right midfield.
Midfield right downwind for 3-5. So just whenever you get to that point where you're going to start turning out and be parallel with the runway, that's when you can say midfield right downwind for 3-5.
I want to give myself a little bit of space. I usually get a bit,
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
close, so I'm going to turn out here. I'm going to say Marco traffic Air Center 70 is right downwind runway 35 Marco traffic. Yeah, they're in front of me.
Good. Yep, you got them in sight. Perfect spacing.
Good plan.
Yeah, that's another thing. When, you know, like when you're out on your own or whatever, you got another plane in the pattern. Don't be afraid to just go pilot the pilot and be like, hey, what are you guys doing? And they say like, yeah, we're going to stay in the pattern. Just go, all right, you know, I got you in sight, whatever, because they're obviously below you, so you're going to see them before they see you. So you can be like, hey, I got you in sight. You know, I'll extend out and make it easier. You can go slide yourself right on in, do what you got to do, and then I'll adjust for spacing. Just kind of communicate to each other so that way you guys know exactly what's going on, rather than just making the raw radio communications of just, oh, I'm here, I'm doing this, because then it doesn't go quite as smooth.
They're beside us.
Yep. As soon as they pass your wing, I could say you can.
Marco traffic number 12875, final 35.
A little bit low.
All right, landing checklist is good.
So, yeah, I haven't done a great checklist here. We're testing the brakes and everything.
Go ahead and switch that fuel tank as well, just because the right tank is now the dominant one.
Okay, so I'm going to go right. Marco traffic, Air Center 70 is turning right base, runway 35, Marco traffic. Try and do more of a visual turn.
I think you look here.
Beg your pardon?
Watch your speed.
That's a nice, you don't want to hear a stall warning here?
Yep. So I was like, look at it.
Give it a little bit of power. I feel it's not too bad, maybe a little bit low on that that whole pattern.
Yeah, you came down quite a little bit, and then you were adjusting with pitch rather than power, in the sense of you kind of just started pulling back, and then that's where that airspeed kept coming down. So if you're going to do that, make sure you add power.
Okay, I'm going to put in first stage of flaps, just to get a bit lower. I'm high.
I would drop a lot of power here.
Dropping a lot of power.
I'll get your call.
Thank you.
Marco traffic, Air Center 70 on final, runway 35, Marco.
I'm going to put second flaps because I'm still high.
There you go. Cut that power. I basically just pull it all the way out right now.
Idle.
All right, perfect.
Okay, and I'm aiming for the
1,000 footers probably.
Yeah.
So work that center line out here, right? So the way I like to think about it is the further out you are, the wider your margin. So you can make bigger adjustments out here. You want to have it so that way that margin narrows all the way down. So think of it like a cone. The closer you get to the runway, the less you want to have to make adjustments.
Okay. Pretty happy I can make the runway, so I'm going to go full flaps.
All right.
I'm still high. I can see an aircraft there.
Yep. What's your speed?
Intercepting the
Yourself
glide
more
path.
power, more power, more power. Nose down. Nose down, nose down.
We're at 20. 16.
Marco traffic number 12875, right crosswind 35 Marco.
Okay, get that guy in the ground effect and just let it come on
Walking
down.
out the power.
There you go. So power all the way out. Take out that power a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Let it come
A
to
little
you.
bit high.
There you go. There you go.
A little bit hard.
It's all right. Drop the flaps.
Drop the flaps.
Let's go.
Full power. Goes down a little bit. Right rudder. 60. Rotate. Nice to do that first landing and just get
Marco
it.
traffic number 12875, right down.
So just watch that speed there, though, okay?
Yeah.
Marco traffic, Skyhawk 54381 is taking active runway 35.
We're going to depart.
Departing to the east, Marco.
Okay.
Just let them know you're clear of 35. You're going to be departing to the west.
Marco traffic, Air Center 70 is clear, runway 35, departing back to Naples. There's Marco traffic.
All right.
Okay, looking to
79.
79.
You can kind of take us out over the shoreline, and then that's where we'll pick up with Naples. So yeah, just everything there. I mean, like
a little bit scrappy.
little scrappy, but not bad. I mean, the biggest thing there is just you were kind of so focused on the runway that I don't think you realized how much back pressure you were giving, because we were up at like 10, 12 degrees with very little power, and that's why that airspeed just kept tumbling back. So if you're gonna, go look at the runway, which is great, just make sure you come back. So kind of back and forth and back and forth. And if you find yourself low all the way out there, that's where the power comes in, and you need to actually just like correct with both rather than just one.
Yep. Okay. 79,000, so got the fuel pump off, positive rate of climb.
Marco traffic number 12875,
tanks,
right
that's all
base
good.
35 Marco.
Okay. Let's get the ATIS on Naples. That is 134225. 134225. My iPad's in the back, so I'm just going to be listening out for wind speed, which...
Ground traffic, November 1 Hotel Zulu, Challenger is 5 mile left base, runway 35, Marco Island.
I'm going to get the ground as well, if I can get it here.
All
I don't have it there, so... My iPad's very useful,
Yeah.
So without the iPad, I go at 128.5.
You already have tower plugged in. If you're looking for ground, it's 1216.
121.6. I won't climb too high. I'm going to climb to around 2,000.
That's perfect.
1216. Okay, so I kind of got all that set up. I'm just going to get my ATIS.
Alright, so initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Global confirmation, Foxtrot 1954 Zulu, weather, wind 360 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 17, dew point -4, altimeter 3030, landing and departing runway 5, visual approach and use. Use caution for bird and wildlife activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Ground control and clearance delivery are combined on frequency 121.6. No TAMs, use caution for cranes up to 239 feet.
Here we go, Foxtrot.
November 60 Echo X-ray, right turn at Alpha 4 and contact ground point 6. Thank you.
So one little secret that sometimes works if you don't want to have to do like the whole midfield right downwind thing, which they might make you do it anyway. The reason like I come out to the shoreline is I'll tell them, hey, we're, call it 8 miles or 6 miles to the south over the shoreline, inbound full stop with Foxtrot. And sometimes they'll be like, all right, just report Gordon's Pass, then you just enter a right base for 5 instead of having to go all the way over to midfield. Then you hit direct. Enter. So 8 miles.
Okay, 8 miles, and we want to tell them about
So
now, right?
just say 8 miles south of the field, over the shoreline, with information Foxtrot, inbound, full stop.
Naples Tower Air Center 70 is 8 miles south over the shoreline. Inbound, full stop with information Foxtrot.
Give it to us.
Huh? Air Center 70, Naples Tower, report midfield right downwind for runway 5.
Midfield right downwind, runway 5, Air Center 70.
Ah.
So heading there, coming back.
Tried. Was hoping they'd just give us a right base.
50. Okay. Now, let me just get a bit better at checking the, it's kind of the cruise checklist and the pre-descent checklist. I'm not great at those. We're kind of climbing, so let me...
Just pull some power and start your descent.
Okay. Pull some power means 2,000 or 1,700?
I mean, like, so think about it. In the traffic pattern, when you hit your beam, you're going to go to like 1,900. So if you want like a cruise descent, 2,000-ish, right in that range.
Hello. Okay, pre-descent. So I got my ATIS, got fuel, check engine, directions.
I don't know why that just happened.
Altimeter.
Air Center 55, you set up for a right base, runway 5, number 2, following traffic, short final, clear to land.
Runway 5, number 2.
Brakes, just
clear to land,
brakes.
runway 5, Air Center 55.
Carpet on. I never do this, but you should do this, right? Or
once you get a bit closer,
Target
like when you're in the downwind,
with you,
it's just an on, and then by the time you get to finally turn it back off, just to burn off anything that might be in there.
November 1897 Sierra, Naples Tower, number 3, following traffic on a right base, runway 5, clear to land.
Land runway 5, fucking Air Center.
Naples Tower, Center 65, 8 miles to the northwest here, coming in full stop.
Air Center 65, Naples Tower, reported midfield, left downwind, runway 5.
Midfield, left down, runway 5, Air Center 65, thank you.
Tower, Cato 43, 12 miles to the south.
Cato 43, Naples Tower, report a 7-mile final, runway 5.
7-mile final, 5, Cato 43.
And Air Center 55, you could come direct to the numbers. You're inside jet traffic on a 7-mile final.
That direction is numbers, Air Center 55.
try and get a nice smooth landing if possible.
November 2, Juliet Mike, safe parking.
Naples Aviation, 2 Juliet Mike.
Copy, right turn Alpha 3, contact ground point 6, thank you.
Right turn Alpha 3, contact ground, 2 Juliet Mike.
Tower land 607 Kilo Whiskey, 10 out.
I just got this camera, so I'm interested to see if it works.
That's calling Naples Tower, say again.
Land 607 Kilo Whiskey, 10 out.
All right, so everything except for the car beat. So we have
land
circuit breakers all in,
Kilo
fuel
Whiskey,
pumps
Naples
on, mixtures
Tower,
full ridge, full tank.
7-mile final.
7-mile final, 7 Kilo Whiskey.
That's pressure in the green, everything's good. And carpet, I flash it for like how long? Like 2 seconds, 3 seconds?
It's what I like to do is if you're gonna when you use it because it's just a committal height. What I like to do is if you're in the downwind, flip it on. By the time you get to final, flip it on.
Process. We just picked them up in the right.
So like have it on for the back half of the downwind base, and then once you get on final, turn it off.
Okay. I like having the iPad.
Cato 43, do you have the Piper traffic to your 10, 11 o'clock, about 2 miles northbound in sight?
Searching, you want to follow him, Cato 43?
Affirmative, you following him in.
Alright, searching and follow him, Cato 43.
He's about your 10 o'clock.
So I'm looking
inside Cato 43.
45 degrees.
Cato 43, you'll be following him in.
What you can do is just kind of line yourself up with a 3-2, and then
I'll
just
follow him, I'll slow down.
kind of go right in at about a 50 degree, or 60. Or sorry, not 60, 90. What am I
Tower,
talking about?
Gulfstream 280, Papa Delta, holding short of runway 5 at Alpha.
Gulfstream 280, Papa Delta, Naples Tower, hold short, runway 5 at
Pick up
Alpha.
my,
Holding short, runway 5, November 280, Papa Delta.
get
There
too
you go,
low.
so 1,000 feet, perfect. So go ahead and start your turning in now.
Tower 7 Kilo Whiskey's offset 7 mile final for 5.
November 607 Kilo Whiskey, number 2, phone traffic, 2 mile final, runway 5, clear to land.
Land, look at the traffic, runway 5, 7 Kilo Whiskey.
And 7 Kilo Whiskey, 1 departure prior to arrival.
7 Kilo Whiskey, understood.
Center 55, I see you in the right turn there, thank you, contact ground point 6.
Return, contact ground point 6, center 55.
Pull a little bit of power here.
Complete the turn, right?
Not yet, just keep kind of squaring it off. We're still 2 miles from the airport here. About 1.5 is a good distance.
Air Center 70, make it left 360 for spacing.
Left 360 for spacing, Air Center 70.
All right.
Air Center 65, make a right 360 for spacing.
Air Center 65, do you want us to go to midfield or do it right here?
Midfield, at the midfield.
Roger that, we'll do it at the midfield, Air Center 65.
They got 2 people on the tower?
Sounds like it. He's probably watching over. He's the newest controller.
Naples Tower, Air Center 75. We are 10 miles to the north with Foxtrot for a full stop.
Air Center 75 and Naples Tower, report a midfield left downwind and runway 5.
Report midfield, left downwind, runway 5. Air Center 75, appreciate it.
She has a nice accent.
She's one of the new instructors.
Okay.
Kilo 43 joining 5 behind Kilo Whiskey.
Supposed to be. We'll see how she
Contact ground point 6, break November 280, Papa Delta, Naples Tower, turn right, heading 060, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 5, heading 060, 280, Papa Delta.
Watch your altitude.
Climbed a bit, I kind of been pulling.
So let yourself kind of come out this way a little bit since we're still kind of far from the airport. Just a little bit.
Oh, I feel some wind.
Kilo 43, number 2, runway 5, clear to land.
5, clear land, number 2, Kilo 43.
I need to tell them we're in the downwind, or? They've probably seen us.
Also, I got this, ready? And Tower 70, re-entering the downwind off 360.
770 negative, you're going to make another left 360.
Another left 360, 70.
Thanks.
Thinking, just double check.
775, keep it slow inbound traffic as a company, he's making a left 360 at the midfield.
All right, we'll keep it slow here, Center 75.
So if I keep this arrow on the first notch, that's kind of level flight, right? The second notch is kind of a climb, or at least attitude?
Well, it's always going to be dependent on your airspeed, right? Because like if you're at 100 knots, that's you know, you're above horizon, that'd be climb. But if you're at 60, you're probably sinking. So it's all subjective there.
Sure.
But theoretically, what you're talking about, like right now,
heading 060, contact Fort Myers on 12412. Good day.
2412, 280, Papa Delta.
Speed 701 ready in sequence.
Speed 701, Naples Tower, roger, hold short, runway 5, full length.
Hold short, runway 5, just speed 701.
Tower 70, second 360 complete.
770, roger, another 360.
Another one it is, 70.
65, do you want us to keep circling as well?
I'm sorry, calling the tower, say again?
Air Center 65, do you want us to keep spinning as well?
Air Center 65, for you, yeah, one more 360, please.
Copy that.
You spin me right round.
Air Center 75, we could hold north if you like.
Air Center 75, yep, just go ahead and hold there, just outside the Delta, I'll get right back to you.
All right, we'll do circles here, we'll wait for your call, Air Center 75.
Roger, shouldn't be more than about 2 more minutes.
No worries.
Thanks.
How long does the standard turn take? 2 minutes?
Yep.
Wow, feels much quicker.
Well, if you're kind of bobbing between
Fort Myers approach, also deny all your approaches.
No, but they did yell at me.
701, expect departure after the second arrival.
Roger. What'd you do this time, Nick?
Tower low, vision, November 7.
Maybe you should act police out.
5 visual.
Number 607, Kilo Whiskey, turn right, Alpha 3, contact ground point 6.
Alpha 3, flight good, ground point 6, 7 Kilo Whiskey.
I tell her 360 complete, or just keep going?
So we're playing the blame game, huh?
No, it was actually them that messed up. I'm just messing with Lisa.
North inbound, full stop, Foxtrot.
Number 54015, Naples Tower, remain outside of Class Delta airspace. There's a Cherokee holding 4 miles north. Hold 8 north of the airport. I'll get right back to you.
Hold 8 north of the airport and see them on 80 speeds and whatnot.
Number 79 Tango Juliet, you're number 2, runway 5, Catalan. I'll have a Gulfstream departure ahead of your arrival.
Number 2, ran Tango Jude.
Center 70, after your 360, you can extend downwind to follow jet traffic on a 5-mile final.
Extending downwind up to 360 to follow jet traffic, Air Center 70.
65, when you're done with your 360, you can extend downwind. You're going to follow opposite, you're going to follow a company Cherokee on the opposite downwind.
Sounds nice.
Yep. Locked.
Center 65, extend to follow the Vision Jet.
65, extending to follow the Vision Jet, Air Center 65.
Thanks. Center 70, you're going to extend to follow your company on the downwind.
We go. We'll follow the company, Air Center 70.
Thank you. Center 75, you can fly inbound and report a midfield left downwind, runway 5.
So there's going to be Cherokee on the other side that just is doing the 360, so they got in just a little bit before us. So once we see them turn in on base, we'll be good.
Number 015, and you can fly southbound 2 miles and just hold outside the Delta North
like
Airport. Break.
2
turn
o'clock.
right out before. Break, jet speed 701, turn right heading 060, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
060, clear for takeoff, runway 5, jet speed 701.
For 3, ground point 6. 79 Tango Juliet, traffic 1 jet departure ahead of your arrival, start to reduce to final.
Reduces to final 9 Tango Jude.
Center 65, number 2, runway 5, clear to land, extend half a mile, extend 1 more mile, then turn base.
Number 2, runway 5, clear to land, we'll extend another mile, Air Center 65.
That's our company traffic, right?
Yep. So she'll probably tell you extend number 3 eventually.
Number 2 or number 3?
You'll be number 3.
Okay. Oh, that's a jet, right?
It's a Vision Jet. Yep. So not him.
Okay, yeah, sorry. And then turning in behind them. Okay, yep, I see. Yep, got it.
Hold on. Wait.
I got it. I see the.
Oh, I see him out there.
Center 70, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, you'll call my base, Center 70.
Center 65, turn base.
Turning base, Center 65.
Center 65, 1 jet departure ahead of your arrival.
So,
speed 701, heading 060, contact Fort Myers on 124.12.
Alright, 412, just speed 701, good.
Great.
When you talk to company traffic, do you press a different button or are you broadcasting on open? Okay.
Switch to COM 2. But you have to be careful because
Center
if you're
75, extend downwind, I'll call your base. You're going to follow company on the opposite downwind.
not us. You have to be careful because if you're talking to tower or someone, you have to still monitor COM 1.
Yep.
Iconic to 34. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
79 Tango Jude, are we clear to land?
Yes, sir. Number 79 Tango Juliet, runway 5, clear to land.
Clear to land, 9 Tango Jude.
Center 65, number 2, runway 5, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 5, clear to land, Air Center 65.
Center 70, extend 1 more mile, then turn base.
Extending 1 more mile, then turning base, Air Center 70. What are we at? We're at 4.4, so I'll go 5.4.
For 54015, you can fly inbound, report at midfield left downwind, runway 5.
Report midfield left downwind for 5015.
Center 70, turn base.
Turning base, Air Center 70. That was earlier than I
Number
thought.
79 Tango Juliet.
Yeah, she overestimates.
Taxiway if able, contact ground point 6.
As soon as she said another mile, I was like, there's no way we're going another
ground
mile.
point 6, 9 Tango Jude.
Where's the airport? Oh, wait.
Iconic,
We got
334,
ages.
turn right heading 060,
Oh, yeah.
runway 5 at Delta 1, clear for takeoff.
Just line yourself up. Don't worry about the flaps right now.
Runway 5 after airborne. Turn right 060.
Keep that turn
to 34.
Yep, I don't see company traffic, so...
Yeah, they're well in front of you.
Okay.
They're way out there. I don't think you catch them if you went full throttle.
Challenge accepted.
All right, activate those afterburners. The Cherokee afterburners.
Is that like ejecting a passenger?
I mean, I can try to climb outside and see if that helps. There's water below. That might, you might pick up like 4 knots.
Okay, we're at 1,000. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, we're hanging
Speed
out.
is okay.
Center 70, I have 1 departure ahead of your arrival, number 2, runway 5, clear to land.
1 departure ahead of my arrival. After that, clear to land, Air Center 70.
Center 75, you're following company, 10 o'clock, 2 miles on the right base.
Following traffic, Air Center 75.
I gotta figure out this paper management system. But the iPad is so nice.
It is.
Just all these other maps and stuff.
Yep. That's why I have the checklist on here. You get everything on there, so then it's just like one thing.
Yeah, I find it safer as well.
It is.
Because like I know where everything is. I'm just trying to do the paper stuff in case the check ride.
775, you're extending downwind, suggested heading of about 260 unless you have your company in sight.
We're looking for them, Air 775.
Roger, continue southwestbound. They're at just south of your position at 1,000 feet.
Yeah, we got them inside here, 775.
Roger, widen out a little bit to the left, or to the right there.
Okay.
Yep, I see them.
Iconic 334, heading 060, contact Fort Myers, 12412.
2412, have a good one, 234.
Kind of doing like a bit of a diagonal in a...
They're still kind of close. And now just keep yourself where you're at. You're good.
I'm a little bit low, so I'm going to look at the glide slope indicator.
I would just stay right where you're at 1,000 and just go in until you get the white over red.
And your 775, just confirm if the one that's passing us now.
Air Center 75, the one passing off your left, follow him. You're number 2, runway 5, go to land.
2 runway 5, go to land, Air 775.
765, turn right on Charlie, contact ground point 6.
Tony on Charlie and contact ground there, Center 65.
Number 13 Juliet, Naples Tower, runway 5, clear for immediate takeoff, turn right on course.
Runway 5, clear for immediate. Right on course, 13 Juliet.
Keep your speed up just a little bit.
Tower, Skyhawk, Papa 415, then are in midfield, left and
Because I'm looking at the spacing,
Number
and they're going to be right behind you
360.
because of how close they were. So if we keep our speed up a little bit, they'll be able to get both of us in.
There's a jet taking the... Well, something's taking the runway.
Yep, that was your one departure.
Tower, Center 60 on.
5, reduced airspeed 20 knots, the company's 20 knots slower than you. Center 75, reduce airspeed 20 knots.
Reduce airspeed, Air 775.
Thanks.
We're coming in hot.
I know.
Center 60, Naples Tower, you up.
Okay, I've got the glide slope. I'm using my nose, pushing it down.
All right, now you're good. Start to back it off a little bit.
Center 98, Naples Tower, 5, runway heading, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 5, jet setter 98.
High, so I'm coming back to 19.
Yep.
Airspeed is 105, so I'm just clear of that.
Tower, Air Center 60 on Arnav Yankee.
Air Center 60, Naples Tower, number 3, runway 5, clear to land.
Number 3,
keep that nose down.
Center 60.
That jet's, that's okay?
Yep. For right now. Hold on.
Second side flaps.
Number 8132, turn right eastbound, have a good flight.
Keep that nose down. Right there. A little bit of power, not a whole lot though. This is the finesse game right here. We're between two. Oh man.
Tower 015, back on the midfield, left downwind. You want me to do another 360?
Tower 015, negative, extend down when you're following Cherokee traffic on a 4-mile final.
Now slow yourself up all the way.
You need to pull my nose up to slow down.
There you go.
Or you pull power out.
There.
Power out.
Sink it on down.
Nose up. Adding a little bit of power back in.
No. Leave it there.
Leave it
Just
out.
keep that in, leave the nose down though.
Leave the nose down.
Now a little bit of power.
Traffic says I 05.
There we go.
Walking the power out.
798, heading 060, contact Fort Myers on 12412. Good day.
And pull that power all the way out. Let's flare.
2412, jet setter 98, good day.
Number 015, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Careful.
Send downwind, you'll call base 05.
Following the second Cherokee on
And
final.
we'll break right here. Get off on now.
Center 70, turn right off at 3, contact ground point 6. Nice job.
Turning right at 3, calling ground. There's Center 70.
All right.
My flare was a bit big.
Yeah, it's all right. We're rushed, so.
Heavy-handed. Good word to use.
All right, clean up the aircraft. So flaps out, fuel pump off. Good.
Ground, yep.
Oh, looks good.
Naples ground Air Center 70 is clear runway 5 at Alpha 3. Requesting taxi to Air Center ramp, Air Center 70.
Double check call sign for looking to push early here. 1897 Sierra. If that's you, that flight plan is not stored.
Roger. I will figure it out. 970.
Very good. And which air center do I have here? Center 70, Naples ground. Taxi to Park B Alpha. Cross runway 32.
Taxi via Alpha cross runway 32 Air Center 70.
Happy day.
Happy day. Happy day tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Don't want to screw up your air traffic control tomorrow, do you? Mind you, this not much to control.
Well, tomorrow's the TFR, so we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah. Well, what I mean is there's not a lot of whole control. It's just.
Oh, there'll be a lot of control. It'll just not be done by Secret Service.
Oh. Won't be like one plane.
Well, so I've heard mixed things. I've heard that IFR departures are still allowed, potentially flight followers. I don't know exactly. I know that when he's coming in and out, everything is shut down. So,
Naples ground, jet center tug,
keep yourself on the center line.
Jet center tug, proceed on Delta.
Delta, jet center tug. Ground, accept jet 331 parked at NetJets, ready to taxi with information.
Go a little bit. So,
one more time,
right on your right,
your
right shoulder. That's kind of where you want it to be.
Accept jet 331.
331, looking. Check jet 331, runway 5, taxi via Alpha.
5 via Alpha, accept jet 331.
Checking left.
331,
checking
sorry, I got
right.
behind with that whole thing there. You do have golf, that's the new ATIS?
Affirm, we do have golf.
Check jet 331, perfect, have a good flight.
Ground Air Center 76, Alpha 5 at Charlie, looking back to...
Will you be allowed in the FBO, or is it they're going to like chase everyone out of the FBO?
Say again then.
Well, apparently, and I don't know if this is truly happening.
5, taxi to Park B
We
Alpha,
have
runway 32.
This thing set up where we're going to be doing an interview for the school in front of Air Force 2. So there might be a cool thing where I'm we're all in front of it.
Looking all badass.
Yep.
So what plane is this green one? Is that a Sirius?
That little Vision Jet? Yep.
That's a Sirius Vision Jet. And if you were private, what would you need to fly it?
For a Vision Jet?
Yeah.
You just have to get typed in it. That's all.
Okay.
You could go like once you get your private, you could go and get yourself typed in it. Technically, you could do your private pilot in a Vision Jet. That would just be wicked expensive. It's just.
I had this guy the other day. He wants to buy one. He was asking me about it. And I was like, I don't know.
I mean, they're cool. They're a little 6-seater jet. It's not. I don't know. It's.
It was ground 1.
I think there's cooler aircraft that you could own for the money, but that's just me. Like I would probably get like a TBM.
I have no idea where we parked. Oh yeah, we're in here tight.
Yep. I'll grab it for just because of those planes that are still
you
there.
Have controls?
I got controls.
Thank you for that.
All right, my new Air Center is Naples ground, taxi to Park B Alpha, cross runway 32, that should be 60.
That's right, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 32 at Alpha.
Rule of thumb, if you're going to hit an airplane, hit the smaller one or the less expensive one.
Who's that for me?
18 Kilo Hotel, repositioning to your extra flight school.
Alright, we are 70, so we
18 Kilo Hotel, Roger, hold there, I'll get you going in a second.
Should kind of stencil it out on the ground.
I know.
And Falcon 1897 here, I think I resent it through. It should be showing in your system now, at least here in a few minutes.
Yep, it's right here on top of the printer. 1897 Sierra Naples ground, Charlie Alpha Kilo Airport, as filed, maintain 2000.